was struggling. New research shows how it's affecting people's mental well-being. Has left workers suffering stress and exhaustion.
We've been calling it the silent pandemic.
Meanwhile, COVID-19
Wala namin, Mr. President, ang malaking challenge ngayon sa psychosocial conditions ng ating mga tao.
Good afternoon. I am Ms. Rhea Jean D. Baruquillo, a registered psychometrician and a mental health advocate. Currently, I am working at the Esperanza National High School as a teacher, the department head of edukasyon sa pagpapakatao, and the school mental health coordinator. I am here because I was tasked to talk about mental health, and I hope that I could share insights regarding mental health and how to take care of mental health, especially during this time of pandemic.
Hello, my name is Zanan Kyle T. Brabante, 17 years old and a student from Philippine Ikajinka International School. Nice to meet you.
How are you coping up with the current situation?
During this pandemic, I have several coping mechanisms. So first of all, I do gardening. So I am a certified plantita. So it is to continue the legacy of my mother after she died. So I am the one who took care of her plants. So aside from taking care of her plants, I also have my separate garden to take care of my own plants. So another thing, I also do singing through the app of Star Maker. So I'm not really sure if you know Star Maker, but there are many people who sing in the Star Maker and they feel relaxed after singing. So even though my voice is not that too good, I can only sing, but that really feel me to relax and at the same time stress free after the stressful situation or stressful day.
The situation today is so unbearable and sad. Not only that we aren't able to casually go outside with our friends and family, but people are getting sick and dying. So how am I coping up? Seriously, it does affect my physical health because unlike before, when we have our classes personally or face-to-face, I still get able to keep myself physically active like walking and running. However, these days, I will just wake up and then stare at my laptop all day. Since every day I'm only at home. Sadly, I thought this will be the only change. But my mental health is also being affected. First of all, the pandemic truly gives a lot of people stress, including me. This makes us to be worried and cautious all the time. It concerns me that some of my family works outside from home, and sometimes I overthink about this.
Do you think mental health is a real problem or issue? If yes, should we take notice of mental health problems despite the situation we're in?
Yes, we should take notice of this. We cannot deny the fact that the suicide rate is increasing, that there are reports of depression among the adults, the teenagers, the children, anxiety, stress caused by the pandemic. So we should consider mental health as a big concern during the pandemic, and we should know what could be the intervention that can be given to those persons experiencing mental health problem, issues, or illness during the pandemic.
Mental health problem is of course a real issue. Problems are not just shown on the outside. Usually people with mental health problem are the ones least expected. We should take notice of this, especially now. The pandemic has affected a lot of people, far more serious than how it affected me. People these days really get depressed and some even take their own lives. Mental health is not a joke. So I think that we should take notice of this and it should be seriously be taken care of today. Mental health problem can't be avoided. not even this pandemic. Actually, it's one of the causes that makes it harder for oneself.
Should we promote and raise awareness regarding the care for mental health issues during this pandemic, and why?
Yes, we should promote and raise awareness regarding care for mental health during this pandemic. We are not blind to see that the impact of pandemic is not only on physical health but also on mental health. So there is a prevailing and increasing number of mental health problems. So it is our time that we give or share information about the importance of taking care of one's mental health and what can be done when the person is experiencing or suffering from mental health problem or issue. We are doing this because it is our responsibility to ourselves and to other people, to our fellow human being. And also, we have to remember that the problem of mental health is not only experienced by the person himself or herself, but also it is the problem of the people around him or her. It is the problem of our community, and it is also a problem of the country. So it is our responsibility now, or our duty as individual, to take little step, at least little step, to be an ambassador of promoting and raising awareness about mental health care.
Of course, promoting and raising awareness regarding the care for mental health issues is a must. Because, like I said earlier, people get depressed and sometimes can possibly take their own lives. Now, in our current situation in this pandemic, since it is much more stressful, and affects us so much in different ways, mental health should be more strongly promoted than before in our own little ways in our social media platforms, even by sharing simple posts. Let us continue to raise awareness regarding mental health. Together, we can help one another. That's all.
What can you advise and say to those who are experiencing mental health issues during this pandemic?
I'm not into giving advices because giving advices is really a no-no in counseling. However, the words that I want to tell or say to those who are experiencing mental health issue during this pandemic is never hesitate to ask for help. Most of those people who are experiencing mental health problems or issue are hesitant to ask for help. So they don't know, or you don't know, that the first thing into healing is asking help. You can ask help from your family members, the considered significant others, your friends, or those close to you. You can also ask from your guidance counselor. You can ask help or assistance from your guidance counselor. However, if you think that you need professional and medical help, then you could seek assistance from the psychologist or psychiatrist. If you are ashamed or shy to go to them, then you can have referral. Then you can ask for referral from the guidance counselor, or to those people that could refer to you into medical or professional help. So just remember that never hesitate to ask for help. So maybe you will be you will worry about being labeled as crazy. However, you're not crazy. You just need help from those people who could make you a better and a mentally stable, psychologically functioning individual during this pandemic.
I'm not in the best position to say, but however, I think it's best for them to try and share what they are experiencing to someone they trust. Some of you may think you're alone, but you are not. There are a lot of people who cares for you and listens to you. Be strong and don't ever give up. No matter what is pulling you down. Maybe even you could be the answer to someone else's problem. You'll be able to help them. Every life is precious. You may feel you are in hell right now, but that is just a phase. The day will come where you will be very happy and contented. Just believe in yourself and don't get carried away with your negative thoughts and plans. We believe in you. You guys are actually one of the strongest and bravest people we know. So don't ever give up on yourself and believe.